wake me up to another good morning. Time to go. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. 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 We are all.
Oh, hi. I didn't realize the camera was on. I was about to eat my veggie burger. I'm Michael Wayne. This is another episode of Toward a More Perfect Union. And this episode is called How Woke is My Veggie Burger? And this is a veggie burger on sourdough bread. You may not know this, but if you eat veggie burgers, you are woke. How do I know this? I have it on expert advice. Let's get into it.
It's the Labour Party, it's the Lib Dems, it's the Coalition of Chaos, it's the Guardian reading, tofu eating, wokerati, dare I say, the anti-growth coalition.
Wokeness is a virus more dangerous than any pandemic, hands down.
I traveled the country calling out the woke industrial complex in America.
Do not deserve to be governed by deeply weird, narcissistically woke people who hate George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Dr. Seuss, and Mr. Potato Head, who hyperventilate on their yoga mats if you use the wrong pronoun, who carry around Ziploc bags of kale to give them energy, and who think they are better than us. By the way, to me, kale tastes like I'd rather be fat.
We reject woke ideology. We fight the woke in the legislature. We fight the woke in the schools. We fight the woke in the corporations. We will never, ever surrender to the woke mob. Florida is where woke goes to die.
Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So, I mean, woke is sort of the idea that this is going to be one of those moments that goes viral. I mean, woke is something that's very hard to define, and we've spent an entire chapter defining it. It is sort of the understanding that we need to totally reimagine and redo society in order to create hierarchies of oppression. It's hard to explain in a...
While Bethany Mandel can't explain what woke is, and conservatives act like it's destroying the world, the simple reality is that the word woke has an important history, a history that conservatives are clueless about. For instance, in 1923, a collection of aphorisms and ideas by the Jamaican philosopher and social activist Marcus Garvey included the summons, "Wake up, Ethiopia," "Wake up, Africa." In 1938, the blues singer Leadbelly used the phrase, "stay woke." In 1940, the Negro United Mine Workers said, "We were asleep, but we will stay woke from now on. And this article on being woke was in the New York Times on, get this, May 20th, 1962.
I would like to use as a subject from which to preach this morning, remaining awake through a great revolution. And the text for the morning is found in the book of Revelation.
The most accurate definition of woke came from Ron DeSantis' lawyer, who said it's the belief there are systemic injustices in American society and the need to address them. Perhaps the reason young people are so woke is because they have grown up with the fear of school shooters and having to do active shooter drills. And young people also will become adults in a world that needs to address climate change soon over the years to come. Anti-wokers don't want Americans learning about systemic racism, which has a long and sordid history in the U.S.
We are going to walk non-violently and peacefully to let the nation and the world know we are tired now. We've lived with slavery and segregation 345 years. We've waited a long time for freedom. We are trying to remind the nation of the urgency of the moment. Now is the time to make real the promises of democracy. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children.
In the summer of 2020, 55 years after the Bloody Sunday event, the injustices of systemic racism reared its ugly head once again with the death of George Floyd. Protests broke out across the United States, and the Black Lives Matter movement gained steam. Teaching systemic racism in schools has become controversial as conservatives want to shoot down what is known as critical race theory. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders has banned it, along with other conservative governors.
Do you think that there should be rules about what is taught in school?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, what wouldn't you like to see taught in school?
There's critical race theory.
Yeah, that critical race theory, as soon as I heard about that, I'm like, why are we doing this?
What is critical race theory?
I don't know. I haven't.
Right.
Conservatives also feel cancel culture is another scourge of wokeness. Scott Adams, the creator of the comic strip Dilbert, feels he was wrongfully canceled because of what he said.
Blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll. Not according to me. According to this poll. That's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them. And I would say, based on the current way things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck away. So I think it makes no sense whatsoever as a white citizen of America to try to help black citizens anymore. It doesn't make sense. It is.
Congresswoman Lauren Boebert got schooled on what being woke is.
Well, their problem is you can say woke for a while, but then people will notice that they no longer have disability benefits, or that they can't afford their prescription drugs, or that huge corporations are paying nothing in taxes. The woke screen is a smoke screen, and people need to see through it.
This is downtown Fort Lauderdale, Florida, after a recent rainstorm. This is not a rare occurrence. Because of climate change, South Florida is prone to flooding and may one day be submerged underwater. But while Florida Governor Ron DeSantis proudly says Florida is where woke goes to die, and because climate change is seen as a woke concern, nothing will be done to deal with climate change in Florida. In other words, for the anti-woke crowd, the saying is, go anti-woke, watch the planet croak. Until next time, thanks for watching. You can help support this web series by going to patreon.com/mwayne, and you can see all the videos at moreperfectunion.com/webseries or at my YouTube channel, youtube.com/MichaelWayne2. Find me also on social media where you can easily share it with others. Thanks a lot. See you next time.